So let's address the 4 retirement planning mistakes and how each mistake could impact a federal retiree's retirement. Hello, this is Brandon Christy, President of Retirement Benefits Institute. I'm excited to bring you this presentation today about the 4 common mistakes we see federal employees make as they prepare for retirement. Few people in this world want to spend the remainder of their lives working. In fact, most of us look forward to retirement. This is when we reach a time in our lives where we no longer clock in and out, but instead enjoy our days doing whatever it is we want to do. Whether that be sleeping past 10 a.m., traveling around the world, or just spending more time with our loved ones. So let's address the 4 retirement planning mistakes and how each mistake could impact a federal retiree's retirement. Mistake number 1, not having a budget. Regardless of whether you are employed or retired, a budget is a useful tool at any stage of life. It's easier to create a budget while working so that you can manage household expenses and get them under control before retirement. Start planning a retirement budget by examining how you're currently spending your money. Build a basic framework that consists of household expenses, auto expenses, groceries, etc. Consider reviewing your budget every 6 to 12 months to look at previous spending habits. This will help narrow down where your money is actually spent. Stay tuned at the end to find out how to use our online budget tool. Consider these 5 tips when you're budgeting. Here we go. Number 1, consider whether your home and your car fit into your long-term plans. Allocate expenses in advance is number 2. Plan for non-monthly expenses. Have cash available for transition periods such as retirement. And get the whole family involved in the finances. The next step is to calculate your federal retirement income. Once you have that estimate and a comprehensive budget to take into account all current expenses, then you as a federal employee can begin to formulate a retirement budget. Well, for mistake number 2, how about saving too late? There are many different seasons of a federal employee's life. Some seasons you're single or married, some involve a house mortgage with kids, and others involve medical bills or student loans. Whatever the reason, it's safe to say we can always find a reason not to save. As a federal employee, you'll have access to a robust pension plan, but that isn't always enough to maintain your current standard of living in retirement. The TSP is designed to be an extra savings account for you to supplement your retirement income. Failing to contribute to that account throughout your career could cost you. Investing early and for a longer time period allows for potential compounding interest to act in your favor. Especially for FERS, waiting 10 years to contribute to the TSP is equivalent to 260 pay periods of missed TSP matching you could have been receiving had you been contributing your 5%. Consider pacing your savings throughout your career so that you and your family are living comfortably yet still planning for your future retirement. Mistake number 3, starting Social Security too early. Quite often we are asked, at what age should I begin drawing a Social Security benefit? The answer to that question is a toss-up and varies from one person to the next. That is why it is crucial to be a wise consumer so that you can make a better decision after you understand the way a Social Security benefit is calculated. It is true that a Social Security benefit may be drawn as early as age 62. However, the Social Security benefit is reduced. For example, let's say that your full retirement age, or FRA, is 66. If you begin drawing a Social Security benefit at age 62, then the Social Security benefit is reduced by 25%. Ultimately, the reduction depends on your full retirement age. Federal employees may decide to draw Social Security early to fill a gap in income. But for every year after you reach FRA or full retirement age, a Social Security benefit increases by 8% in delayed credit up to age 70. Have you considered living off of your retirement nest egg in order to increase your Social Security benefit? A retirement nest egg may consist of the assets, TSP, 401k, savings, etc. Take the time to determine what is best for you and your family. And lastly, mistake number 4, putting children and grandchildren before yourself. As a parent, we all want a better life than we had for our children and our grandchildren. We want them to receive a better education, be financially sound, and so forth. However, at some point, our helping hearts may be inadvertently hurting ourselves. At times, federal employees make financial sacrifices for their loved ones at the end of their careers because they have the financial means to do so. But do they really have the financial means to help out? If so, by all means, help your children and your grandchildren when you can. If the money is not there, then a financial decision may not be the wisest contribution for you. Think through these options of how to help your family but not mess up your long-term retirement plan. Well, those are our 4 mistakes that I wanted to give you today that we just see as we work individually with federal employees. Now, if you have other questions or want to get in details about the budget, how your Social Security may work, we have a host of resources at retireinstitute.com. We'd love for you to give us a call, contact us in some way, reach out. We'll be glad to help you. Mistakes happen every day. No one is perfect. Thankfully, we're given grace and mercy daily that allows us to make better decisions than the day before. With each new day, you have the opportunity to better your future in some way. Let me encourage you to start building that retirement plan if you haven't already, and avoid these 4 retirement planning mistakes. Please reach out and talk to us. We'll be glad to help you. Thank you so much.